The boxing world thrives on drama, and Deontay Wilder, the enigmatic bronze bomber, knows how to deliver it in spades. In a move that sent shockwaves through the fight community, Wilder leaked a grainy video clip online, a self-proclaimed unseen angle from his third fight with Tyson Fury. The clip, shaky and poorly lit, supposedly showed Wilder landing a devastating knockdown on the Gypsy King, a moment that wasn't captured by the official broadcast. "The truth will set you free," Wilder declared in a cryptic social media post accompanying the video. "They can try to bury the evidence, but the real fight fans know what happened." These words ignited a firestorm of debate and speculation. Was this truly a hidden gem, proof of a stolen victory for Wilder? Or was it a desperate attempt to rewrite history? The leaked footage showed a brief moment from a side angle, seemingly capturing Wilder landing a glancing blow to Fury's head. Fury, however, appeared to stumble more than fall, quickly regaining his footing. The lack of a clear knockdown and the blurry quality of the video left many fans skeptical. "This is a joke, right?" one boxing commentator scoffed online. "This grainy clip doesn't prove anything. Fury was clearly still on his feet." Others, however, were intrigued. "Maybe there's something to it," another fan wrote. "The angle is different, and Fury does react to that punch."
Deontay Wilder has done it! Knocking down Fury in round 12!
He's up!
Can you continue?
Wow, he got up!
You want to go? Walk over there and come back to me.
Incredible!
Not so long ago, Wilder knocked Tyson out cold, but Tyson unbelievably got up. Fury himself, ever the showman, responded with a characteristically theatrical video. Dressed in a king's robe and crown, he burst out laughing. "Oh, Deontay, you're reaching for straws now," he chuckled. "That little push wouldn't knock over a feather, let alone the Gypsy King." Their rivalry had been nothing short of explosive. Their first fight, a close encounter that ended in a controversial draw, had left boxing fans wanting more. The second fight was a masterclass by Fury, showcasing his superior boxing skills and leaving Wilder visibly frustrated. But the third fight was a brutal war, a display of raw power that ended with Wilder face down on the canvas. Despite the losses, Wilder remained convinced of his ability. "They can show whatever they want," he said in a later interview, his voice firm. "I know what happened in that ring. I landed a clean punch and Fury was wobbled. The ref should have counted him out." Whether the leaked footage truly captured a missed knockdown or was a carefully edited snippet remained a mystery. However, it served its purpose, reigniting the fire of the Wilder-Fury rivalry and keeping both fighters in the headlines. The boxing community became divided. Some sided with Wilder, believing the footage was evidence of a stolen victory. Others dismissed it as a publicity stunt, a desperate attempt to stay relevant. The debate raged on, fueled by social media posts, heated interviews, and passionate arguments from fans.
It's a beat by Flow.
But amidst the noise, one thing remained clear. Deontay Wilder had successfully manipulated the narrative. He had taken control of the conversation, turning a blurry video clip into a major talking point. "The fight game is about entertainment," Wilder said with a sly grin in a video message. "And this, my friends, is pure entertainment." Whether the leaked footage was a genuine revelation or a clever fabrication, it achieved its goal. It kept the drama alive, reminding everyone why the Wilder-Fury rivalry had captivated the boxing world for so long. And as long as the conversation continued, as long as fans debated and argued, Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, remained firmly in the spotlight. The truth behind the knockdown might forever be shrouded in mystery, but one thing was certain: Wilder had landed a knockout blow to the monotony of the boxing world. The heavyweight clash between Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, and Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, was a saga for the ages. 3 thrilling fights, knockdowns galore, and a roller coaster of emotions kept the boxing world glued to its screens. But even after Fury emerged victorious, a shadow lingered: Deontay Wilder's persistent accusations of cheating. "They can't rewrite history," Wilder boomed in a video message. his voice laced with frustration. "I know what happened in that ring. Fury cheated, plain and simple. If the fight was fair, I would have won, no doubt about it." These accusations, though not new, sent a jolt through the boxing community, reopening old wounds and igniting a debate that refused to die down.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400
Come
years.
on, man. Your people's too.
So I just want you to
Your
explain what you
people's
mean
too.
by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the fuck I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
Explain it.
I ain't
Not
got to
everybody knows
explain
what
what's
you're talking
understood.
about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say by that. I ain't got to go further. And if
Wilder's primary claim centered on the gloves used in the second fight, a dominant victory for Fury. Those gloves felt different, he insisted in a later interview. They were tampered with, made heavier. It wasn't right. However, these allegations were never substantiated. Boxing commissions thoroughly investigated the claims and found no evidence of foul play. Fury, ever the master of showmanship, responded with characteristic theatrics. "Oh, Deontay, here we go again," he chuckled in a video message. "Seems the bronze bomber can't accept a fair defeat. Maybe next time he'll blame the color of my trunks or the brand of water I drink." While Fury's response was light-hearted, the accusations cast a long shadow over the rivalry's legacy. For some fans, Wilder's claims were simply sour grapes. "Fury was the better boxer in those fights," stated one boxing analyst. "He outboxed Wilder, plain and simple. These accusations are just a way for Wilder to cope with losing." However, for others, a seed of doubt was planted. "Maybe there's something to it," another fan pondered online. The gloves did look a bit unusual in that fight. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, the accusations fueled conspiracy theories and kept the rivalry simmering.
then God be with him, go look up the history. Go look up the history. Don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google that. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what? I dare you to sit up there and say, "Lane, you know what I'm talking about, man." It's fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here and you don't know what I'm talking about?
Beyond the glove controversy, Wilder made other accusations. He claimed his water bottle was spiked, his trainer threw in the towel prematurely, and even his walkout outfit was too heavy, hindering his movement. While all these claims were dismissed, they painted a picture of a fighter struggling to accept defeat and grasping at straws. Yet, beneath the frustration and bitterness, there was a flicker of understanding. Wilder, a devastating knockout artist with limited boxing skills, had found himself outmaneuvered and outboxed by Fury, a more strategic and well-rounded fighter. Coming to terms with that reality can be a bitter pill to swallow, and the cheating claims offered a way to explain his losses while preserving his belief in his own fearsome power. "I know what I felt in that ring," Wilder said in a later interview, his voice turning serious. "Something wasn't right, but even with the odds stacked against me, I still almost won those fights. Just imagine what I could have done with a level playing field." This unwavering belief in his own ability, however misplaced, was a testament to Wilder's claims couldn't fully escape the shadow of these accusations. Every triumph, every title defense was tinged with a question mark. Did he truly win, or did he benefit from an unfair advantage? This, in a way, was Wilder's ultimate victory. He may not have won the fights, but he managed to plant a seed of doubt in the minds of fans, and perhaps even in Fury himself. The Wilder-Fury rivalry will forever be remembered for its raw power, dramatic knockdowns, and captivating fights. But it will also be remembered for the accusations that swirled around it, a reminder that sometimes the biggest battles aren't fought in the ring, but in the court of public opinion. The heavyweight boxing world was thrown into chaos once again as Tyson Fury, the flamboyant Gypsy King, filed a whopping $200 million lawsuit against his arch-rival, Deontay Wilder, the Bronze Bomber. The cause of this legal battle? A grainy video clip, a supposed unseen angle from their third fight, leaked by Wilder himself. "This isn't just about a leaked video," Fury declared in a press conference, his voice laced with righteous anger. "This is about a blatant invasion of privacy, a deliberate attempt to damage my reputation." The video, which showed a questionable punch from Wilder that didn't result in a knockdown, had gone viral, reigniting the fire of their heated rivalry. Fury's lawyers argued that the leaked footage was private training material, stolen from a session during their third fight's preparation. They claimed the video contained copyrighted fight strategies and tactics, giving away valuable information to future opponents. "This is a boxer's bread and butter," Fury's lawyer stated, his voice firm. "These strategies are what give him a competitive edge. Leaking them is like..." Others, however, felt Wilder had a right to share the footage, believing it offered a new perspective on the fight. "Maybe it wasn't a knockdown," a fan argued online, "but it does show Fury reacting to that punch." The $200 million lawsuit amount raised eyebrows. Many felt it was an exaggerated figure, a publicity stunt by Fury to keep himself in the headlines. "It's a bit excessive, isn't it?" questioned a boxing journalist. "Surely the damages aren't that severe." Fury's team, however, argued that the leak not only exposed his fight plan, but also tarnished his brand and potentially impacted future sponsorship deals. The lawsuit threatened to overshadow the achievements of both fighters. Fury, the reigning heavyweight champion, was focused on unifying the division and cementing his legacy. Wilder, though defeated, was contemplating a comeback, determined to reclaim his lost glory. Now, both found themselves entangled in a legal battle, their careers put on hold. About the money, Fury, the showman, was using the lawsuit to portray himself as the wronged party, the victim of a jealous rival. Wilder, the fierce competitor, was painting himself as a fighter seeking justice, determined to expose the truth. The outcome of the lawsuit would have a ripple effect on the boxing world. A hefty win for Fury could set a strong precedent for protecting fight strategies. Conversely, a victory for Wilder could loosen restrictions on sharing fight footage, potentially leading to more transparency and fan engagement. Only time would tell how this legal battle would unfold. But one thing was for sure: the saga of Fury versus Wilder, both in the ring and outside it, was far from over. The leaked video had ignited a firestorm, and the legal battle promised to be just as explosive, keeping the heavyweight division and its passionate fan world reeled when the news broke. Deontay Wilder, the bronze bomber, the man with a right hand that could switch a light off with a single punch, was calling it quits. The rivalry that had captivated me back so much in return. But now, I feel a calling in a different direction. Wilder's retirement announcement sent shockwaves through the boxing community. Here was a fighter who defined an era, a fearsome knockout artist who had challenged the heavyweight throne and pushed Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King, to his limits in their epic trilogy. "It's a sad day for boxing," said one commentator. Wilder was a true entertainer, a fighter who brought excitement to every fight.
Immediately, they were going to do it again. I didn't know where. Like I said, I didn't know where. Thank God I'm back again in the kingdom, so I can get that one back. You know what I mean? It's a different opponent, but I can show the people, the coaches, that I want to deliver what I said. I want to deliver the man that they was expecting. That man was mostly at peace.
While the reasons for Wilder's retirement remained unclear, some speculated that the losses to Fury had taken a toll. Their first fight, a controversial draw, had left boxing fans wanting more. The second fight was a dominant performance by Fury, showcasing his superior boxing skills. But the third, a brutal back-and-forth slugfest, ended with Wilder face down on the canvas. "Those fights were wars," Wilder admitted in a later interview. "We pushed each other to the absolute limit. But sometimes you have to take a step back and ask yourself, is this still the life I want to lead?" Perhaps the grueling training, the physical punishment and the mental strain of fighting at the highest level had finally caught up to the bronze bomber. However, Wilder's statement hinted at something more than just physical fatigue. "There's a fire that burns beyond the ring," he said cryptically. "A fire for helping others, for making a positive impact on the world." This ignited speculation about Wilder pursuing a career outside of boxing, perhaps in philanthropy or mentoring young athletes. The boxing community, though saddened by Wilder's departure, remained respectful. Even Fury, his arch rival, offered a heartfelt message. "Deontay Wilder, you gave me some of the toughest fights of my career," Fury acknowledged in a video. "You're a true warrior, and I wish you all the best in your future endeavors."
That's what, we get a pat on the back and say, "Oh, that was a great fighter." Back in these days, while the promoters and managers still riding around in Rolls Royces, driving in mansions, and sending their kids off to private school, while this guy was at, he was a good fighter, but have nothing to show for. Nobody respects a guy that's at peace, but a guy that they think crazy, and they know that he's with the excuse me,
Wilder's retirement left a void in the heavyweight division. He was a character, a showman who brought excitement to the sport. His devastating right hand was a thing of legend, capable of turning any fight on its head in an instant. The heavyweight division needs guys like Wilder, lamented one boxing fan online. He was a force of nature, a fighter who always guaranteed a good show. But with Wilder's departure, new questions arose. Who would step up and challenge Fury's reign? Would there be another fighter who could capture the imagination of fans like the Bronze Bomber had? The future of the heavyweight division, once dominated by Wilder's presence, was now shrouded in uncertainty. Deontay Wilder's retirement marked the end of an era in boxing. He may not have left the sport as champion, but he left an undeniable mark. His legacy will be one of raw power, incredible knockouts, and a fighting spirit that never wavered. And while the boxing world mourns the loss of the Bronze Bomber, one thing is certain: the thunderous right hand and the unforgettable persona of Deontay Wilder will forever be etched in boxing history.